Hi, welcome to the first video of web development training. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand the terms web development and website, understand the significance of HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JS, React, DBMS, and PHP in building a web application, understand the future prospects of web development. We all use various websites on a day to day basis, whether it is to buy some clothes, order some groceries, watch your favorite movies, and many more, and the list is never ending. But do you have any idea what a website is and who creates these websites? Don't worry, you will learn all about these as we will progress along in this training. Creating a website is a complex and time consuming process, and for that, one needs to be proficient in various web technologies. To build a website, we need to learn and master web development. Web development helps us to understand all these web technologies and the logic behind codes that are used to create a website. Through web development, you can create any website you want. If you have a cool idea like Mark Zuckerberg had, you can use it to build an online business which can get us a lot of money and fame. Or you can create a website like Wikipedia, which has been helping students all over the world since forever with their assignments. So, to create a website, all you need is an idea that solves a problem or has a purpose and good web development skills. Suppose you want to make a website that makes it easy for the college students to share the class notes. This will help everyone to do well in exams and not run around to find notes at the last moment. Wouldn't that be cool? Right. Now that you know a little bit about websites and what they can do, let us move to the questions we posed earlier. What is a website? You have used multiple websites and you already know what a website looks like. So let us put a formal definition to a website. A website is something that you open in a browser. A website has a unique name and a specific purpose. It is composed of multiple related web pages that contain some specific information. Let us understand this with an example. Facebook.com. It has a unique name, it serves a unique purpose, that is, helps us connect with our friends and family, and it has multiple related web pages such as homepage, profile page, post page, etc. Now, our next question was, who creates a website? Well, it is very simple. A web developer creates a website. In other words, anybody who creates a website is a web developer. There are three types of web developers: front-end web developer, back-end web developer, and full-stack web developer. Let's understand what we mean by these terms. Front-end means the technologies which run on the user side. In simple words, front-end means how a website looks, and the person who creates this part of the website is called a front-end web developer. Now the back-end. This includes technologies which run on the server side. In simple words, back-end means how a website works or functions. And similarly, the web developer who creates this part of the website is called a back-end web developer. There is one more term, full-stack developer, which means somebody who is an expert in both the front-end and the back-end technologies. Such web developers are called full-stack web developers. In this training, we will learn and practice to become a full-stack web developer. We will understand more about these terms in detail in our upcoming videos. But right now, I want you to remember and be comfortable with these terms as we will be using them often in our videos. Let's now quickly have a look at the web technologies which we will be covering in this training. The first is HTML, which means Hypertext Markup Language. Whatever content we see on a website is because of HTML. The second web technology is CSS or Cascading Style Sheets. This web technology is used to style the content, that is, defining the size of the image or the color of the text. All of this and much more can be achieved using CSS. The third web technology is Bootstrap, which is a CSS library that contains some predefined CSS code. It gives a standard look and feel to the website and reduces a lot of our design and coding efforts. For example, using Bootstrap, we can quickly create a button that looks like this. It also provides us with some additional components like these carousels. Yes, the moving images and many more. Next is JavaScript or JS, which is a programming language that helps us to interact with our users. For example, if you browse the Amazon's product page and if you take the cursor over these thumbnail images, the main product image changes. this type of interaction is possible by JS. The fifth web technology which we will be covering is React. React is a JavaScript library that lets us compose complex user interfaces from small and isolated pieces of code called components. The sixth web technology is DBMS or Database Management System. This is where we store user-related information, also called as data. For example, the email, the password, and other related information a user enters while creating his account on any website. Apart from this, in this module, we will install MySQL. Using MySQL, we enter SQL queries that are used to communicate with the database. Finally, the last web technology which we will learn is PHP. It is a programming language through which we write scripts that are further used to store and fetch user data from the database while filling a form in the website. To summarize, in this training we will learn 7 different web technologies. In the front-end part, we will learn HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript and React. In the back-end, we will learn DBMS and PHP. Don't worry if all these terms sound too complex. We will cover all of these technologies in great detail and you will eventually get comfortable with all of these. But before we end, let us look at the opportunities web development can offer. As mentioned earlier in this video, you can choose to become a front-end web developer, back-end web developer, or a full-stack web developer. The choice is all yours. Whatever you choose to become, there are plenty of opportunities. You can become a freelancer or an entrepreneur or a web developer in some big tech company. Once you have learned this skill, you can decide what you want to become. With this, we have come to the end of this video. In the next topic, we will understand the basics of web development. See you then. Bye-bye.